Alright everyone, so I meant reacting to videos. What the hell is that? What the hell? Hey, yo, what is bro?
Why did the Soviet Union collapse? For a total of 69 years, Soviet Union and its allies were the most
69.
dominant powers in Europe. For a long time, it was even on par with the US. So why did it collapse? The first reason is that Soviet Union was composed of 15 different republics with extremely different cultures, languages, and history from Russia. This is the reason why they weren't fond of being under the rule of a country that was ruled by Russians. The second reason was its failing economy. During the 1990s, its economy was in really bad shape, so it was not able to feed its people while also spending huge amount of money on its military. The final nail in the coffin were the reforms made by its last leader, Mikhail Gorbachev. Why did the Soviet Union collapse? For a total of 69 years, Soviet Union and its allies were the most dominant powers in Europe. For a long time, it was even on par with the US. So why did it collapse? The first reason is that Soviet Union was composed of 15 different republics with extremely different cultures, languages, and history from Russia. This is the reason why they weren't fond of being under the rule of a country that was ruled by Russians.
Is good.
You have been warned. There is nowhere to run. You will pay the price. I will take your...
Okay, the radioactive one. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Huh? What's that, man?
Countries of Europe without borders. But over here, off camera, I have tried to beat this game, but it is so difficult. But today is the day that we will do this successfully without any skipping or anything. It's going to be an absolute nightmare, but let's get on with it. So if you don't know how this works, I need to now find Belgium. If I was finding a country like Iceland or the United Kingdom, it would be very easy because they're right there. But finding a landlocked European country like Switzerland is somewhat challenging when you don't have any borders. But maybe we'll be able to do it in this video. So Belgium's reasonably tricky. We've got Denmark here, we've got the Netherlands here, so Belgium's hopefully about there. I'm gonna try it. Oh yes, thank God. Right, next is Romania. So Romania has a coastline on the Black Sea, which is down here, but I don't know exactly where it is. I know that this bit here is Ukraine. I'm gonna try there. Oh my God, look how close I was to being wrong. So it's game over if you get a single one wrong, okay? Austria, that's a tricky one, because we've got the landlocks. Austria is... I have no idea! Is it like there? Oh, I must have been so close. For future reference, it's quite close to this arrow that points to Liechtenstein, because the arrows are for the microstates like San Marino and Vatican, etc. We're going to do it again, and this time I'm going to allow skipping. Okay, Germany. That should be okay. So France is here, Germany must be there. Yeah. Norway, nice and easy. There we go, more of those. Andorra must be this little arrow. So the microstates are actually like really easy because of the arrows. Bulgaria, it's over here somewhere, isn't it? It's on top of Greece. People keep telling me it's on top of Greece. So I'm gonna click there. Oh God, that's where I clicked. If I just clicked a few pixels down, I would have been okay. No problem, we'll try again. Malta, nice and easy, just in there. Montenegro, too hard, so let's do our first skip of the video. Belgium, we got Belgium once, so we should get it again. Oh, there we go. Finland is nice and easy as well. Albania, I am skipping for now. Vatican, we can do that, thank you very much. Switzerland, too scared, I'm gonna skip. Liechtenstein, got a nice convenient arrow. Austria, go on, let's see if we can get it. Yes! Ukraine, no problem. Greece is also quite straightforward. Latvia, I'm going to skip because I'm scared. Andorra, nice microstate. Iceland, very easy. France, also easy. Okay, we're doing well, we're doing well. Ireland is just over here.
Wait a second. Speaking German? Okay. Okay, you don't have to do Ukraine already like that. Dude, just wear something, man. Just wear something. Okay.
Rushy
But its number of Catholics. By Rukavov, he's making fantastic content.
So I'm trying to think who would have the most Catholics. We're definitely about to see a lot of European nations. There we go. Here comes Italy. I'm just gonna make my guess right now. I think it's maybe still the USA because there's 331 million people living here. I think if just 25% of them are Catholics, we'll take the crown. Pardon the pun there. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so
With the Vatican City at 800 and the Vatican City looking up at Italy, Italy's definitely going to be high. France, I think, is going to be a little bit higher. They already have 15.
15 million. The UK, Germany's mostly Protestant, I believe. Oh, Mexico, yeah, they're gonna have a lot. So Italy's at 40 million, Mexico's at 60. I'm actually a little surprised there's not more in Mexico. Mexico's got like 130 million people in. I thought at least 50% of those would be Catholic. Oh, here's the US. I guess I'm wrong. Let's see exactly. I was saying that if we have 25%. Oh, Mexico's not happy. Oh, Mexico beat them. Oh, what a twist. Is it the Philippines? I completely forgot about the Philippines. Oh, they're still going. Maybe I'm not understanding the format of this video enough. Brazil is possibly ahead of Mexico. Yes, 123 million. Yep, it's in that order. Italy, the US, the Philippines, Mexico, and Brazil is number 1. That's gonna bother me for a while. I didn't even consider the Philippines. But of course I should have, since they too were colonized by Spain. Sticking with that same theme here, number of Muslims. I gotta get this one right. Is it Egypt that's number 1? They definitely have over 100 million population. Egypt does. I don't know how many of them are Muslims. So we're starting off with Indonesia. I get confused though because we're in the country ball universe. Wait, I don't know because they're purposely flipped upside down for some reason. Okay, I think that's Poland. Here comes France. France is at over 30,000 Muslims. Oh, okay, I think that is Poland. Whoa. Oh wait, we're not at a million yet. I thought okay, now we are at a million. Wow, France. But again, five is still going to be nothing compared to once we get to like the Middle East. It's not Indonesia. I mean, I still feel Egypt is going to be second. First or second. So that's Pakistan. Oh, I did forget about Pakistan. Here's that's Iraq. They're going to have a lot, but definitely not number 1. So they're going to have close to 40 million. Pakistan, a little bit sad. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this is the format. So Pakistan still has them beat. So Pakistan's going to be in second. Is that how this goes? India does surprisingly have a lot, but just because India has so much. It is Indonesia, isn't it? Oh, man. I almost picked them, but I was like, why do I feel like that's wrong? I didn't want to be wrong because I knew everyone would make fun of me because they should have just dealt with the consequences. Egypt's actually all the way down here at 5th, and we didn't even get to Bangladesh, man. I completely forgot about South Asia. Look at this, insane that India almost has more Muslims than Pakistan. Obviously, on a percentage basis, India doesn't look that impressive because there's just a lot of people that live in India. But it is kind of funny, there's still so many. Nukes by country, this one's going to be an easy one. This is going to be finally the one that I get, I think. I think it's either the USA or Russia. I think it's Russia. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. So we're starting with North Korea. They think they have like 40. I think they think, or maybe not even that. They have 30. Okay, so it's Israel. There's 9 countries currently with nukes in the world, I believe. We're probably not going to see them all in this video though, just because it goes against kind of the format. So we have the UK, France, Pakistan, India, China, Russia. I don't think I've named them all. The USA. Okay, so Israel supposedly has 90. Here goes the US. Okay, so it's definitely going to be Russia number 1 now. Now I feel confident. Does France have more than us? The USA only has... No. Oh, okay, that's right. I keep forgetting. Yeah, 5,000. And then here goes China. Ooh, nope. China's not going to pass this up. It has to be the Russians. Yes. They still have to keep a pretty big arsenal. Has to are some weird words to use there, but having almost 6,000 does guarantee their security. Worldwide, there's a total of 25,500 nuclear warheads, and here are all the 9 countries. Obviously, a majority of that is coming from the US and Russia, and it's actually really not even close. All right, this one's going to be a tough one. Oil production per country. What exactly are we talking about? Now, from the video, it looks like we're talking barrels of oil. I don't think this has anything to do with like GDP. Interesting that we're also starting with Cyprus here. Who's going to produce the most barrels per oil? Is it going to be overall still the USA? Or, I mean, Saudi Arabia. Time is running out to get these balls forever. Can't wait to see what...
Wait a minute.
Rushy, but it's number of Catholics. By Rugova.
Shit.
25,500 nuclear warheads. And here are all the 9 countries. Obviously, a majority of that is coming from the US and Russia. And it's actually really not even close. All right, this one's going to be a tough one. Oil production per country. What exactly are we talking about? Now, from the video, it looks like we're talking barrels of oil. I don't think this has anything to do with like GDP. Interesting that we're also starting with Cyprus here. Who's going to produce the most barrels per oil? Is it going to be overall still the USA? Or, I mean, Saudi Arabia is really up there, though. For being such a small country with only like 40 million people, they produce a ton of oil. Okay, well, let's see how many barrels Cyprus has. About 10,000. Here we go. Here's Turkey. They definitely have a lot. But now that we know the format, we know that they're not number 1. It might be, it's either Russia, Saudi Arabia, or the USA. I think it's the US. I'm just going to say the US. So they're making 66 barrels of oil. Uh-oh. Okay, so there's Saudi Arabia. They're not going to be number one. They're going to be number two. 3 million. Brazil. I actually did not expect to see Brazil on here. Where are they getting all that oil from? From the Amazon? Okay, so here goes Saudi Arabia taking back the second place, 12. Okay, it's Russia. I think. No. It's USA. Sorry, man, why do I keep forgetting it? How are we supposed to? We've done it so many times. Okay, the U.S. produces the most oil, but I was right. It's Russia, Saudi Arabia, and then the U.S. in terms of oil production in general. There's many ways to classify that, though. Oil exists. USA, you need freedom. Interesting that Brazil even made an appearance, because according to this, they're not even in the top 5. We are talking about crude oil here. But of course, this is something that obviously fluctuates. Here we go, finally talking about a resource more important than oil, What? Potatoes. Potatoes are much more important than oil. I mean, to our human bodies, that's true. Okay, who produces the most potatoes? I actually have no idea. I'm really confident I did look this up once, and it's not the USA. But our state of Idaho is the one that produces the most potatoes, which is really random, I know. So the place that produces the most potatoes might also be kind of a random place. They don't call Ukraine the breadbasket of Europe for nothing, but I don't think they make the most potatoes. Ireland usually just runs out of them. We are starting on Belarus, which is just north of Ukraine, so maybe Ukraine is up there, but they are in 5th. I definitely... Oh, is it Poland? Poland is going to be the one that we're focusing on, so they're in 2nd. They're... what are we talking about? What are these numbers? Is this potatoes per year? Really kind of sounds like a funny thing to say. Okay, so Poland is going to be 2. Wow, they're really angry about it. 7 million. India. Is that India? I don't really see their symbol in the middle. Oh, okay, there's, yeah, here's Ukraine. Potato tons per country. So tons, these are by, okay, so India's going to be in 2nd, which shouldn't be surprising. Here's Russia. Russia's 3rd.
I didn't even know India had that much.
India's 2nd. Is it the US? Oh, is it China? That would be very, oh.
Well, I really just... Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo. You're not gonna lie, that is true.
It is also on track to become the most retweeted tweet. It's time the Egg Gang begins its conquest of YouTube. Our goal is to make this the second...
Alright. There we go, Mr. Beast.
Assalamu alaikum, live from Gaza. Want to acknowledge and thank.
This is ASBGO. In this video, we'll uncover fascinating facts that may surprise you. Let's dive into some misconceptions and truths about various countries and regions. Number 1. This is not the United Kingdom. Many people often confuse the terms United Kingdom and Great Britain, but they are not the same thing. Great Britain comprises England, Scotland, and Wales, along with their associated islands, while the United Kingdom includes Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Remember, Great Britain should never be used interchangeably with the UK. Hit like button if you know this. Number 2. Holland and the Netherlands are two
I'm not hitting the like button, okay?
separate things. The Netherlands is the term for the country as a whole, 12 provinces, while Holland refers to just the 2 provinces of North and South Holland. If you know this fact means your geography is too good. Number 3. Now tell me, what is the capital of Canada? Those who guessed Toronto, they are 100% wrong. Come on guys, capital of Canada is Ottawa. Number 4.
Obviously, man, I know it's Ottawa.
Iceland isn't actually made of ice. Iceland
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Icelandic landscapes are shaped by the forces of nature and vary from deep fjords to vast volcanic deserts, through to black sand beaches, snow-capped mountains, and staggering waterfalls. Can see temperatures as low as 4 degrees Celsius. Not deep fjords to vast volcanic deserts. Not the fact Iran isn't actually hot all of the time. In January and February, Iran can see temperatures as low as 4 degrees Celsius. Number 6. Did you know that Greenland isn't as big as it looks on a map? Greenland is
Okay, I know that. Okay, I know that. It's the Mercator projection that only made the mistake.
Economically distorted on a traditional map and is actually a lot smaller than what it appears. It is still huge, however. Number 7. Rio isn't the capital of Brazil. It had been the federal capital of the South American country from 1822
It's Brasilia.
until 1960. But today, the capital of Brazil is actually Brasilia in the central plateau of the country. Number 8. Texas isn't the largest state of the United States.
It's Alaska.
Texas is approximately 678,000 squared kilometers, while Alaska is around 1.5 million squared kilometers, so around double. Number 9. I know some people will not believe me, but Mount Everest isn't technically the tallest mountain in the world.
It's Olympus Mons.
Ecuador's Mount Chimborazo protrudes further out. Due to it being closer to the equator, Mount Everest is the tallest by height by sea level. Number 10. Johannesburg is not the capital of South Africa, and neither is just Cape Town. It is in fact Bloemfontein, Pretoria, and Cape Town. Number 11.
Obviously, man, there's 3 capitals.
Antarctica is actually the driest continent on Earth, not Africa. A desert is defined as a dry area that has very little rainfall. Given this, Antarctica is actually the largest desert in the world. Number 12. Brazil is larger than the continental United States, although the US is the 4th largest country in the world, and Brazil is 5th. That's mostly because of United States territories. Number 13. Sydney is not the capital of Australia. Although it is the most populated and arguably iconic city in Australia, its capital is Canberra. Number 14. The pyramids of Giza
Why did I think it was Sydney? It's Canberra.
aren't in the middle of the desert. Many people assume that a visit to the pyramids of Giza requires a long trek into the Egyptian desert, when in fact it's quite an easy trip from the Cairo city center. Number 15. Istanbul is not the capital of Turkey.
It's Ankara.
In fact, the Pacific Ocean is actually the largest body of water in the world. Number 17.
Yes, I know.
Norway has the 2nd most coastline in the world. Most people would assume a gigantic country like Australia, the United States, or Russia may have the 2nd most coastline behind Canada, when in fact it is Norway. Number 18. Java is the most populated island in the world at around 150 million. Java is by far the most populated island in the world, home
Why did you say that 2 times?
to Indonesia's megacity capital, Jakarta. Number 19. Little old Great Britain is in fact the 3rd most populated island in the world at around 66 million inhabitants. Number 20. Greenland is the largest island in the world, not Australia, which is technically a continent. An island is a mass of land that is both entirely surrounded by water and also smaller than a continent. By that definition, Australia can't be an island because it's already a continent. Number 21.
Alright, so people might think, huh? Which one is it, the country or the continent? Well, silly, it's pretty much just... Okay, so, when you went to the truesize.com, you saw that Greenland is not that much bigger than Chad, but when you put it next to Australia, now you can see Chad is smaller than Australia. So why would Greenland be the biggest island?
Now tell me, what is the official language of this country? So, Suriname's official language is Dutch, not Spanish or Portuguese. Number 22. Now this fact is amazing. California is actually more populated than the entirety of Canada. Number 23. English is not the most native spoken language. Spanish is the 2nd most native spoken language in the world, behind Mandarin, not English. Number 24.
Obviously, man, obviously.
Although the most populated country in the world, China, does not have a city in the top 5 most populated in the world. Now this one is insane. North Korea and Finland are separated by just one country. Can you guess it? It's Russia. Number 26. Greenland is not an independent country. Greenland is an autonomous constitute country within the Kingdom of Denmark. And though it does enjoy a great deal of self-governing, it is not independent. Number 27. Florida is not the closest state to Africa. Now this one blew my mind. It makes sense since Florida is the southeastern state and cuts into the Atlantic, but it's not the case. A small peninsula off the coast of Maine, known as Quoddy Head, is a mere 3,150 miles from Morocco. The closest point in Florida to Africa is 1,000 miles further. Number 28. Mexico is technically not south of the US, while it may seem a little counterintuitive. 11 US states have land farther south than the most northern point in Mexico, in part of Texas. For example, the US-Mexico border is better described as being off to the west. Number 29. Afghanistan is geographically more in South Asia than the Middle East, and is closer to Mumbai than the likes of Iraq or Yemen. And finally, number 30. Egypt isn't only located in Africa. Sure, Egypt is part of the African continent, but it's technically considered to be a transcontinental country. While the Suez Canal divides Asia and Africa, there's actually a small peninsula in Egypt that transcends the canal and tows the line between the two continents. As we conclude our journey through these fascinating facts and common misconceptions in geography,
Alright, let's see.
it's important to remember that learning is a continuous process. By questioning what we think we know and seeking out accurate information, we can deepen our understanding of the world around us. Let's continue to explore, discover, and share knowledge to expand our horizons. Thank you for joining me on this exploration, and I look forward to our next...
Okay, wait a second. Obesity, well, it's not really that you... I swear, if I see another... Okay, so let me get this straight. Everyone is focusing on the now war of Hamas and Israel. Dude, the only thing that matters to me is 1948 and 1947, man. I ain't giving up.
What the dog doing?
Oh. What?
You want to read and understand the Quran in Arabic.
Oh, hell no!
Why is this so true in my book? India-Pakistan War. Good ending. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Qatar, man. What? Yo, what was bro throwing? What? Oh no. Oh.
Way to talk.
Wait a second. Khmer Rouge?
Oh shit! Oops.
Why is there an Ohio country boat? Get out of here.
Okay, this is really scary.
What?
Hey, he said, yeah, what? Awesome! I want Hey, he said, yeah, what? No!
Sri Lanka's trying. Wait a second, where's USA? Oh, yo, man. Nice. You know what?
I simulated an Asian battle royale where I put every nation on the continent against one another until only one remained. Just like previous royales, nations will have the chance to form alliances and start rebellions at random points in the video. But now countries will also be able to form historic empires after conquering enough of their neighbors. And let's just say the result was not what I was expecting. Alright, we'll be starting with a war. First nation to attack is Iraq. I see we're off to a great start with Saddam already coming back to power. And this time he'll be going after Syria. Well, at least he's learned from his mistakes in Kuwait, deciding not to go after them this time. But will he win though? Let's find out. And he will not. Iraq really cannot catch a break. You know, these past few decades have been so bad for Iraq that I kind of feel bad for them. Like, Iraq went after Iran and that didn't go very well. Then they went after Kuwait, and that went even worse. And now for a third time going after Syria? I guess Saddam never learns. Next up, another war, where we'll see Oman fighting with the United Arab Emirates. Why am I not surprised that the Middle East is where all the conflict is breaking out? Well, let's see what happens. And it looks like Oman will be our first winner. Despite their economy being 5 times the size of Oman's, it seems the UAE stood no chance against the mighty Omani forces. This now makes Oman the home of the world's tallest building. Now it's a war between China, making their first move, and one of these 15 countries. And that country will be Mongolia. I see they're trying to stop Genghis Khan in his tracks before it's too late. Or perhaps this could just be the start of the Neo-Mongol Empire. And China loses. Boys, Genghis is back. It seems like the dreams of a new Qing dynasty have already been snatched away. But in their demise, we have the return of the Great Khan. But honestly, why am I actually just not surprised? If China was to fall to anyone, it would be the Mongols. But now it seems like we'll be having our first alliance. And it'll be between Malaysia and India. Interesting. Not exactly an alliance that I was expecting. But to be fair, this is definitely something I could see happening in real life. But as it stands, the new Indo-Malaysian alliance is our first of the Royale. And it seems we have back-to-back alliances. This time, though, it'll be between Singapore and Armenia. Okay, this one is interesting. Like, don't get me wrong, I completely understand why Singapore decided to make an alliance right after India allied with their neighbor, but why with Armenia out of all nations? Like, I don't know if you know this, guys, but there's a bit of distance between you two. But you know what? An alliance is an alliance. I won't judge. Next up, a war between Tajikistan and Afghanistan. Tajikistan, I don't know if attacking the nation literally known as the Graveyard of Empires is really the best decision. But who knows? Maybe it'll work out for them. Nah, it did not work out for them. I mean, Tajikistan, you can't say I didn't warn you. The British failed, the Russians failed, the Americans failed, and now Tajikistan will be added to that list. Alright, now it's South Korea attacking either North Korea or Japan. I have to include maritime borders here because if I didn't, Japan would just win by default, since literally nobody could attack them. But it looks like that doesn't matter anyways because South Korea will be starting up the Korean War again. This is like what, our 5th nation in, and if this was real life, we've probably already started a nuclear war at this point. But fortunately, that isn't the case, so let's find out which Korea is best Korea. And it appears that title will be going to the South. It took 70 years, but Korea is finally whole again. And you may think this is the end for old Kim, but fear not. You see, he actually managed to make a deal with the South where he would become the director of their newly formed nuclear weapons program. But other than that, I think this is the perfect time to establish our first formidable nation. For the first time in over 100 years, say hello to a united Korea. And North Korea has been integrated as
Korea,
a core
man.
territory.
I found the funniest Peppa Pig videos on all of YouTube, so today we're doing a try to laugh. I love Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is the best. Alright, here we go. If you guys laugh at all in this video, you gotta leave a like. I'm not leaving a like.
It is a lovely sunny day tonight. Peppa and George are having a picnic.
That is not funny, guys. Come on, lock in.
You're very welcome, Teddy.
George doesn't understand why Peppa thinks her toy is alive.
Here's some orange juice for you, Mr. Dinosaur.
That orange juice looks juicy.
Peppa, they are not alive. Please stop. What was that strange noise?
Peppa, George.
I thought you said this was the funniest Peppa Pig episode. Wait, just hold on.
It's getting darker and darker, darker and darker, darker and darker.
It's time to stop.
Teddy, I left Teddy in the garden.
Oh no.
Daddy Pig will rescue Teddy.
You'd better hurry, Daddy Pig. You'd better hurry, Daddy Pig.
Go!
You'd better hurry, Daddy Pig.
Daddy Pig really doesn't care.
You'd better hurry.
It's like my dad. You told me this was the funniest Peppa Pig video on all of YouTube. Just wait, it gets funnier. Come on. This is not funny yet. It gets funnier. It's only been a minute.
It better.
Alec, why are you anti-pig? I think
I'm not anti-pig. I love pigs. Like your mom is. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's Peppa Pig that I don't like.
Yo!
Poor Teddy. He's soaking wet.
Oh, we got
Let's
him.
get him dry.
Poor Teddy.
There you are, Teddy. All dry.
Okay.
Silly. Wish.
Magic.
What about? Poor Daddy. I'm soaking wet too.
Oh, Daddy Pig, I don't care.
Daddy Pig decided
not
to
funny
leave
at
the
all.
family and become homeless. A really great solution.
Not funny.
There's a leak. Oh my god, this thing is crying. Daddy Pig's gonna get me one of these times.
Let him guzzle having a lot of fun.
We are going to have a pumpkin competition.
Would you please sign my petition?
I grew my pumpkin from a seed. My mummy bought my pumpkin from the seed. I've got a pumpkin that's made out of seed. I haven't. Please stop hitting the pumpkin.
How does one become a pumpkin?
The beat's about to drop. Oh, it turned into a Roblox devil fruit.
I haven't got my grandpa because pumpkin growing it.
Fine.
This is ridiculous.
What is this video?
Pepper into a lantern.
Ooh.
First, I will scoop out all the inside.
What?
Now we cut out the
Guys, that's
thing.
too much
Now
forehead.
we put the pumpkin into the car.
I thought for sure that would get you.
Try again later.
Wow.
Please stop hitting the pumpkin.
Scoop out all the inside.
Ew.
What?
They can't do that to Adam because there's nothing inside of his brain.
He's spanking that pumpkin. Is that Daddy? Whoa, Peppa Pig. He's filling that thing up.
Wake up. Wake up.
Sniffing it.
Wake
Oh,
up.
he fell asleep.
Wake up.
Grandpa is
Okay, man. Okay, why does... Dude, I can't... What is happening there? Is it just me, or can I never, forever?
Fixing America's borders. First up is the Canadian archipelago. Let's be honest, do we really need these islands? Yeah, I thought not. Next is California. Let's be honest, do we really need California? Well, there goes 15% of the US GDP. And last place is the South. I got a great idea. How about we make a kind of Southern Confederation? Yeah, no historical parallels here. Anyways, how should I fix America next? Fixing America's...
Okay. Did SpongeBob just fail? Did SpongeBob fail bolting school? Okay. Nah, man, I'm kidding. I'm kidding if you're German, man. I'm not trying to piss off people.
I am Adolf Hitler!
Okay.
As of the Third Reich, little known fact, also dope on the mic. You are Vader, with your little boots and cape and helmet to cover up that burnt ass face. You have the Force to move objects. I am a Force truly evil, even went back in time and turned you back. I am Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich. Little known fact, also dope on the mic. You are Vader, with your little boots and cape and helmet to cover up that burnt. Wait.
Oh my. Dude, if screen recording was invented in 2000, people in 1999, Ian would just...
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days.
Okay, just ignore my slow typing, okay? Wait a second, what? Alright. Go. What is that? Dude, is that gold or did someone just drop it on the floor? Wait a bro came back from jail?
Plus, I've always been a really short guy, but I wouldn't have to be at all.
If I still made of money, I'd be a million feet tall. Give me that rich people shit. Millionaire shit.
Plus, I've always been a really
Yo. Oh. Dude. Does someone basically just draw an LGBTQ flag and then just call it a rainbow? Maybe.
Okay, Sarah, which one of those boys over there bullied you? That one? Okay. Hey there, little guy. What's your name?
Hey Mom, what's an angel? An angel is a messenger that fly in the sky. Then how come our neighbor Stacy don't fly? What do you mean? I heard Dad telling her you're my angel last night.
Wait a second.
Day of the Republic!
Alright, for people who don't know, the yellow text says, or you die.
When you get that.
a shockwave. Okay, don't tell me it'll... Oh. Okay. Sorry, man, I have to end the video here. What is happening here? Okay.